Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. You are watching my Craftmas series for 2023. This is also a collab hosted by Dawn at Shabby meets Bling, Annie at Crafting with Indie Annie Jones, and Monica at Up All Night Do It Yourself. So the theme is fake or real gingerbread and other goodies. So there will be a playlist and a link to their channels down below because there's more content creators joining in as well. So lots of fun videos along the way. But let's get into today's video. So I am going to be creating some fake gingerbread crafts. So I'm going to be doing cork board, bulletin boards, the material for bulletin boards, gingerbread. So I printed this big template off the computer, found an image, and I'm just cutting it out. So I wanted to make some really big ones, and then I'm going to also create some small ones with the leftover pieces, these scraps, like the sides around the big gingerbread, because I didn't want any of this to go to waste. So as you saw, I had some cardboard on the backs of these, which was actually diaper boxes. I had made these into bulletin boards years ago and reinforced them with some diaper boxes because corkboard is really fragile. And so I had made my own bulletin boards, picked these pieces up from the dollar store years ago. I'm sure you can still find similar items at the dollar store to make your own corkboards, but I had the idea to create gingerbread men with this material. So I went ahead and got the extra pieces that I had. I found them recently, and I had a bulletin board that I had a few pictures on, but I didn't really need it anymore, so I took the pictures off, put them in a special spot, and I'm making lots of corkboard gingerbreads. So as you can see, I'm just cutting it off, and so the corkboard is really fragile, so definitely do it carefully. I have sped this up. It is quite messy as well, and I do recommend backing it with cardboard after if you can to make it more sturdy, especially if you're going to be decorating with this. You want it to be sturdy. So everything is cut out, and now I'm just going in with the puffy paint and adding in the icing. I bought 2 of these, and I have been using it so much, and it keeps on going. So that is super cool. I'm hoping that I can get through this crafting season with just the 2, but if I need to go ahead and pick up another one, I am loving the puffy paint. So adding in the icing details to this gingerbread man, and then the eyes and the face. And then I'm bringing in a product from a company called scrapbook.com. These are their pops of color. They are similar to like stickles, or in the crafting world there's another product called Nouveau Drops. It's like puffy paint but a little bit different. You can put it on paper and all of the things, and if you put it on paper and it's pointy, you can flick the paper and it flattens. It's really neat. You can go ahead and watch any of my card making videos and see that, but I'm just using it here on this project. You can do so many different things with this product. There is a ton of colors. I will have the supplies that I'm using in today's video linked down below if I can. I think the only product that I can link to for this would be the pops of color. There is a pops of color of white as well, but because I was doing so much frosting with the white, I did choose to go with the puffy paint. But yeah, so that was the first one. I made a scarf on them. I did a few of these. I only did 2 big ones on camera, but I ended up making a few of this next design, and then a bunch of these smaller designs, which you're going to see in a little bit. And I did some of those off camera as well in different colors. But I love the corkboard material and just the fun effect and the look of it. I think it's so fun. And I'm excited to decorate with these. I have a spot for them in mind, but I still need to go ahead and back them with cardboard. I have not done that yet, but I highly recommend it because you don't want your hard work to break. This design ended up being my favorite, I think. And then I go in with like a gold copper around the icing and around the whole gingerbread here, and it's kind of sparkly, just adds to that corkboard fun effect. And I really just love the simplicity of this design, especially with the red and green, the traditional but a little bit of sparkle. I feel like this was a fun way to add in more to the design. So here are these smaller pieces. This is a die that I have from a company that I buy from called Simon Says Stamp, and I just went ahead and cut it out of felt, which I am doing another craft using felt, and then I traced that onto the corkboard on the extra parts. And now I'm cutting them out. As you can see, the corkboard material is super messy. It's like splattering everywhere on my desk, dusting my desk with craziness. And yeah, you definitely want to be careful and slow as you're cutting these pieces out, because the corkboard is quite brittle and fragile, and if you don't cut it carefully, you're not going to get good results, and your shape is not going to stay consistent. I have a gingerbread theme for my decorations. I have been decorating with gingerbreads for the past couple years, and I have been adding in my own decor pieces because gingerbread items can be super expensive. I have been thrifting a bunch, but I like to make my own because why not? So most of my do-it-yourself projects will be gingerbread themed this year, so yes please. So here I'm just creating now with the puffy paint some little gingerbreads, and I'm going to bring in the pops of color in some different colors. So I feel like I'm going to do like some pinks and turquoises for these next gingerbreads, and I do some greens and reds off camera. Maybe I will post a picture on my community tabs of all of these and the ones I did off camera if I remember. I just need to like get a good picture. But yeah, you could do whatever color combo you want. It is totally up to you. It was really fun to create all of these different gingerbreads and just keep on going with the puffy paint. Felt like I was icing cookies, even though they're not real. So yeah, making a bow tie. I totally could have made some gingerbread girls as well, but I felt like it was a little bit harder to get like the right look for that with my own doing it. Maybe next year we'll attempt to make the gingerbread girls. But you know what? This one could totally be a girl. She's wearing a scarf. When I think of gingerbread girls, I think they're wearing a dress, but this is totally a gingerbread girl with the pink scarf. Yes, alrighty. So, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. Here on my channel, I share card making, do-it-yourself projects, and Bible journaling. So if that interests you, definitely hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications, because I will be uploading 2 times a week. I will be uploading a Christmas card video and then a do-it-yourself project every week leading up to Christmas, and I'm joining in a bunch of collabs for the do-it-yourself projects, so you don't want to miss it. I would love to have you here. And as you can see right now, I'm also just creating a gingerbread butterfly because the shape didn't come out right, but I didn't want this piece to go to waste, so that's a fun extra. You could essentially make any shape in the cork board and have fun with it and create that gingerbread look. But that is all of the gingerbread that I created today with the cork board. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Definitely check out the hosts' channels and the playlist, which will be linked down below in my description box. And happy crafting and baking and all of the Christmas fun. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.